come back small, maybe you all will get time. We did it. How we all will get?
The trophy at time.
Abronye.
Stop them there. I told you to stop them there.
That's all.
In the Republic versus Ibrahim Adams, that superior orders cannot suffice as a defense to a criminal liability. Whoever is behind and using the state accoutrement against innocent citizens, we don't know the person behind, but we know the people enforcing the state architecture, the statecraft, and they should be worried that they one day have questions to answer as far as the use of state machinery against the lives of innocent citizens are concerned. Thank you very much.
Council, for purposes of avoidance, what was the court's decision today?
Yeah, the court decision is that the prosecution prayed the court that investigations are still ongoing and that the accused person be remanded into police custody to continue with ongoing investigations. And under the circumstances, this is based on electronic evidence. Whatever he said, whatever he is alleged to have said, is electronic. Why must it take dates for the person to be remanded into police custody before he can continue with investigations? You see, under the Criminal Other Offences Procedure Act of 1960, Act 30, Section 96(4) clearly tells the court that the court should not withdraw bail as a form of punishment against an accused person. Under the circumstances, we clearly see that the court is just withdrawing bail against Abronye to use that as a punishment against an accused person who has not pleaded guilty to the offences that he has been charged with, and a clear breach of Article 19(2)(c) of 1992 Constitution. But we believe in the rule of law and due process. Certainly, we have the instruction of our client to pursue their matter, and as far as that is concerned, we will climb up and make sure that his liberty is restored. Certainly, he has been remanded into police custody.
When is the next agenda?
Yeah, for 2 weeks. So certainly, we look forward that we come back on the due on the return
What was
date.
the spirit of your client? I mean, we saw him raise his fist to cheers.
Yeah, Mr. Kwame Abronye is a man full of life. He knows this, that this is just mere political persecution.
Yeah.
And certainly, he's hopeful that yes, his liberty will be restored one day. And yes, he's pursuing what he's pursuing in furtherance of democracy.
There are reports he's on a hunger strike. Can you confirm that for us?
Oh, certainly. Once you are being handled this way, will you trust that the same people handling you in a manner as if you have committed treasonable offense? When they give you water, will you take it? When they give you food, will you take it? Certainly. He needs to protect his life, and under the circumstances, the reason that he's on hunger strike.
Thank you for your time, sir.
You're welcome.
We will not sit for this to happen. We are rising up. We are going to walk to the party of We are not going to allow this. We are going to walk to the party of to make it clear for us to know, yes, they have arrested Azoka. But to me, I think these people are rather throwing darts in Ghanaian eyes by what happening today. The NDC and John Dramani Mahama has started to see that Ghanaians are talking ill against them about the injustice, about the unconstitutional way of arresting people, about the Rambo style of arresting people. So that the only way the NDC want to get their way out is to make a fine of Ghanaians by saying that they have arrested Azoka. You and I know if somebody has been arrested, how the law is going to deal with him. If Azoka is arrested, they should let us know the status of Azoka for now. Whether or not he is on interrogation or he's going to face the court. The police, I hope they should let us know.
But have you gotten any call yet?
I have gotten a call from the commander, from the prosecutor at Chebi. You know, when the thing happened, the sad incident happened in Akotia. I am NPP, we are law-abiding citizens. Everybody can see clearly out there, if it is strength, if it is physically, myself and Azoka cannot match me. But when Azoka approached me with insults, it is quite clear he was insulting me to some extent. He even called me before I realized they have hurt me at my back. So at that moment, I went straight to the Akotia police station and laid my complaint. The following day, I came back to Accra. The police commander called me back to Akotia and let me sign for a medical report. After collecting the medical report, I came to 37 Military Hospital for treatment and checkout. So after that, the same commander called me and told me that the case has been transferred from Akotia to Chebi Police Headquarters. So just last Friday, a week ago, I went to Chebi Headquarters, Chebi Police Station. I went to the headquarters and meet the investigator. Okay. The investigator again let me put my statement. He asked me everything that has transpired between myself and Azoka. It was beautiful that the investigator himself testified that he have seen the video, and to him what he saw clearly shows that
I did not even utter a word to Azoka. They have seen that physically, and then this thing, Azoka attacked me. So they themselves witnessed it. So I put all my grievances, all what happened there, I've given it to the Chebi police station. Then I present the medical report that have been signed by the doctor to them. So they told me and assured me at that Friday that by Monday they will arrest Azoka. Okay. So by Monday I called the investigator and he said that they have called him. They have summoned him. They called him for interrogation, but still now they did not get him. Okay. But they are on process of what? To arrange if he didn't come himself. That is what the policeman told me. If Azoka did not willingly come himself at the distant police station, they will order for his arrest. So this morning, one of the Chebi police, the investigator, there are 3 of them. One of the investigators called me and asked me whether or not I'm in Accra or wherever I am. And I told him that I'm in Accra. And he told me, for now, they have arrested Azoka. That is what he told me, that Azoka has been arrested. And to me, everybody know how NDC, how trick they are. They are confident trickers. They can trick people just simple because they fall foul. Ghanaians began to see the injustice of John Mahama, the unconstitutional way of arresting people of John Dramani Mahama. So this is one of their tricks that they want to put it out there so that it will look like Azoka, they are doing something. But Mr. IGP, you can't be smarter than the Ghanaians. If you forgot, let me remind you that it is the good people of Ghana, the taxpayers' money that we used to pay you. Is that still the same taxpayers' money we used to pay John Dramani Mahama? So why are we seeing all this? When did insult? Well, if insult become a crime, so that the Bunu regional chairman can insult someone or can put a fake news so that he will be arrested with a Black Maria, which is meant for notorious criminals, and they will arrest him. Why is it that John Mahama insult the entire tribe, the entire tribe, and label them as Achim mafias, as Sakawa people, and John Mahama is not arrested? So we want the IGP to act competently. We want the IGP to act as a Ghanaian, as a police for Ghana, not police for NDC.
Okay, all right, thank you very much.
Oh, the constituency chairman, I will Bro region, German South. Now, the echo says, you know, I know I had done, you say, oh my Ghana, Nipano, Yenaya, or my Ghana, Nipa, and I owe her. No mom say, you're IGP, say Obiakasa, no Akasa Tiobi, and Obiakasa, no way you be at him. Say on a kai, and I know on a kai. Nasa Mutuichino, I didn't say car, I have blackmail moi. Now, Conditional and Gaye, me as conscience chairman, dear. Me who say, you're IGP, Nindia, or the Yana Jumana, our form. Nindia, ya, or the Jumana, our form. Adia, Mimi.
You're Ghana police, any NDC police. Are not never 10. 4 years is left for this, and we 4 years in Grabo. I got 3 years, only 4 months. But the table of 10. Oh, yeah, never have a power. 2028, inshallah. Dr. Alaji Mahmoud, she is coming back. He is coming back. The table never 10. Yeah. Muyaya, Bauya, Baba. 2028, inshallah. You must have a power. 2028.
We live to see. Said America Kayan. Said the Bodiano, Uncle and Theodore. Sassy Uncle confused that. From Mamma, no one knew what the Ghana. So, 100 years in power. NPP as a political party. Yes, you have a Baba Kunya. Nia NPP. Why a dear? NPP back. Now see a chair, Barbara. Yedi. Your person over Kasa. Civil society.
NPP youth organizer. Now on your police, you will make sure obey police because your police for her or say police at there. Wakata na by NDC youth organizer on your police ni. You got done the money mama catch a team for say omuyina omuye sakawa. Police and chomo azoka ennam Ghana have free there. They catch omo no say. Yenye ni bisa 2028 the power. Na say power. The equity media for mu ya dance for. Ye person be do we be the say in fact you buy more than 100 times the NDC for here. So because when we come back to power, we will do the same thing to them. You better be in fact. You better make sure the Ghana no. You better chum say yansu ye to me. You better for 8 years. Yanchu bia, yanya boni bia, yanya di boni bia na se sana on beya. Na Ghana police so enya duma so we professional. No beya duma be NDC for. We are there. You are waiting for them 2028. Inshallah. You better more than 200 times.
Near Kosono, near Kosovo, Ghana, Hano, Moon Central for Muna Samuel, the Mubo do ye, no Yanti. Near Kosovo, Ghana, no Muna Mohu. Your Ghana, former president, would you Kevin Teller, the young fan on twin chain? Media for the young fan on twin chain. Will be a statesman, and yes, I will be there when you are Ghana Hakuramba, and can you won't be a no Ghana and a Becano? Ghana Channel from assemblyman up to president or to be free abusunya kuo a omuya tribe say achim sakawa yate Ghana ha imamufuo obianka ahwe asofufuo hwan na kasa ye CS hwan na kasa ye nsamtirafuo hwan na kasa ye enti na satumi atene na abo winsam na so obianka kasa sabi wo say ni ayi azoka koye ye no enam say eya azokanti NDC chairman ti on dia ne buta wonko NPP for a petition ed call ye dia na see ye na so no wa dia na no na wa tia IGP kakra eno anyway ka police for wo mugu ha eya awreho Ghana for ye nhwe nipa dudu wasa na aye tukwatina fo Ghana for dudu wasa na kwatina Niger bimu wa Burkina bimu wa Togo samuba kan ya NDC wa opposition okucha to blakwa otumi protect eko Ukraine so wo kwa Ghana student ya wo mu ho awre husem adan abusuafo Ghana fo omu free Savannah region aban no ankasa nukuro wo free so
wa o kasa no ye hu se NPP abreso Yoruba dampale abreso abrante bi de nsem to dwa se IGP no arukutu fake police election no de ba be adwuma enam so ema abrante bi tum 4 years ama force se de Abronye de abai possibility se de abrante de ba de na wo se Abronye de sa so ne ko sa se wo dwenkyere wo ene se wo se de Abronye so tum yesa aseme na Abronye kan Abronye asem o kan NPP for and as NDC for police for adwe yom se wakasa atia yewura IGP no dia asem no kan obi azoka akwa kase yewura afeyo market obeto na enka bato na ayekoso ho no kokoto yewura afeyo market nke be ba election woni constituency asem be na so chance Abronye asem ka onkan boni bia na yewura yomehu and yohonu IGP is it bigger than President Mama and as a President Akufo-Addo who is he oye ni pase menu mienu ya se yakasa ti obi a opa fa court say Abronye dinatem na de na ekosu say yakasa ti IGP oye bigger chen wan yewura otu for say tutu a oti so enei yewura achem hene a oti so enei Kevin Taylor didi natem oba ha police for ya ebo ne ho ban e de ko Supreme Court obi a court kwa say yenche no ya ja no how much mo Abronye woni ba na Abronye aye say na IGP e ba ba de abinua ye nyina e be so e camera ene omukoko bia prison no mo mi o say sinu say nyina on beti yen because when you are a politician honestly speaking who so say ni pa beku who so say whether prison who so say dey beto in fact say okora we nyina to a part of your duma enti politician bia no so police e becho enti ye jira nyina ye jira esi enim say e beto say be kofi e becho makoda prison enye ni part of that prison by a peer in fact ye wa mampan info a omoda prison but they are still present e dey na to Mandela Osa me di mampan ni enti do omu ye ni ami nua omu tibi nyama ya ba mu omu tibi nyama me ensuo sadia mampan ni tu TikTok na man for social media na mokasa na ya obi ahwe ne kasa mu yie no sansem no muntia no mfanya adwuma
one like the mama only moral right to say that You were done the money, mama. TikTok, no. I did the party, no. And our person buy. If I ever go so in the net, you better the channel. The hours all you in say. Oh, just over tracing perform with your TikTok to the attempt. No one go by prison because I ever so no tears or the ever go down. Yes, stop with the Sunday man and the power. Sunday national and the opposition. Ghana photo, you were done the money, mama said. How much is Ghana? And that dollar I call you so now. Yes, so mama Ghana for your Maya. And you might say no family. I don't want them the eka. So many are opian was so be threatening. Galam say, and I try to say no, and now I'm a green light. So Bianco go to Galam say, I don't know Ghana for so young word, but it's TikTok in there. You better word man there, you better word match.
We, the New Patriotic Party, are here this morning to brief you on the happenings regarding our regional chairman Abronye. Well, the police invited him on Monday, the 8th of September. He responded to the invitation by the police, went with his lawyers, submitted himself to interrogations. Within an hour of interrogations, he was whisked into NIB custody. The question is, why would the police investigating a matter and has its own police cells decide to send a citizen who is being investigated on a matter which is a misdemeanor into NIB custody? It must be stated that our checks at the NIB confirms that the NIB is not interrogating Abronye, neither are they investigating him. According to the NIB, they are only recipient of the man Abronye. In other words, the police sent him there that they should keep him. That is why they received him. But they are not the ones who are investigating. So the question is, why would Ghana Police Service claim to be investigating a person and rather decide to send him to NIB cells? Is it to punish him or what? Then they kept him the whole of Monday night, and Tuesday morning, being the 9th, he was brought to court. When they brought him to court, counsel for Mr. Abronye applied for bail. The police insisted that they still needed him for further investigation. Therefore, they want him to be remanded into lawful custody. Of course, the judge upheld the application and remanded Abronye to be brought to court today. Now, the sad part of it is that when he left court, the police handcuffed him. By the way, the man was handcuffed and put in Black Maria. And when he got into court, he was released from the handcuffs in court, and after court, they again handcuffed him. And I think the whole country saw him being marched into the Black Maria in handcuffs. Again, instead of complying with the court order, if the police is investigating and secures a remand, the remand is into police custody, because you, the police, claim that you need him for investigation, further investigation. You need to interrogate him further. Now, to surprise you to know,
that the police again sent the regional chairman to NIB cells. And not that he's being interrogated, nobody is interrogating him. So it is clear that his rights are being abused using the court as a channel. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, yesterday when a UK Minister of State visited Parliament, in my interactions, I had this to say, that the time has come for political leaders to end the I do you, you do me, or you do me, I do you. Democracy cannot be sustained, protected, and advanced through such actions. Ghana must make progress. Since 1992, when we started this democracy, we've gone through challenges. I think that under this reset dispensation, we will see something different. But this situation of abusing human rights under the guise of ensuring law and order isn't there here nor there. If you look at the charges, these are all misdemeanor. These are charges that are not serious offenses. If you say somebody is publishing fake news with the intent to cause fear and panic, it's a mere misdemeanor. Then you again say that his conduct is offensive conduct and it breaches the peace. These are not serious matters, and I mean, this shouldn't lead to somebody being put in Black Maria. On the contrary, a national officer of the NDC threatened my life, threatened the national organizer's life, threatened the chief whip and other senior members of the party. Threat of death openly. We petition. Unfortunately, because there's a different Ghana for NPP and there's a different Ghana for the NDC, the IGP has not even arrested the said officer. A communication officer of the NDC in Akotia constituency also repeated this said threat, but he has not been arrested, and that is what we see. You see, our friends in the NDC should watch this. Power is like an ice block. When it's given to you, it starts to melt from the very day. If we made mistakes, or if there were some mistakes in the past, which I admit that our government couldn't have been perfect, some mistakes were made. If the same will be repeated, then where are we heading to? And with what is going on, it becomes difficult for you to hold back the extremists and the hardliners in our body politics. Because if today a Chief Justice is going through a committee hearing and hurriedly, when the hearing is not done, a report is done and she's removed. If today somebody makes himself available for interrogation and suddenly he's remanded, we know what is happening at the Yoko. They will keep you and then now set some very onerous bail terms, making it practically impossible for you to meet the terms. Everybody is watching. I would appeal to government to stop these excesses. I will appeal to the IGP and the Ghana Police Service to ensure that high-level professionalism is brought to bear. We are all Ghanaians. 2028 is not far away. Our friends in the NDC who are happy about some of these things, and when we even speak, they say, oh, it happened yesterday. So should it continue and continue and continue? And when will it end? Look, around us, I'm a member of the ECOWAS Parliament. I've run through the sub-region. I've traveled within the sub-region. And it's some of these things that they kept doing to themselves that degenerated and has destroyed their democracies. Ghana is an example of democracy, and we should not blot it with some of these actions. Let's make create a peaceful Ghana, one Ghana that all of us will be happy to be part, no matter our political interest. Such a thing must stop. We are battling with Galamsey. Our city is struggling. Our youth need jobs. I think this should be the bona fides of our government rather than targeting opponents. Of course, I would also not encourage foul language in our body politics. I will not encourage it, whether within or without. But the state must be measured in its approach. We are here, it is past 9. He's still not here. The judge is ready, is sitting. They've still not brought him. We'll patiently wait since they wield absolute power. And perhaps they don't believe in the constitution. There's nothing we can do. We are helpless. We are in their hands. However, they may want to approach it, we are watching. Ghanaians are watching. The rule of law is watching. I will end my case and I'll get back to you. Thank you very much.
Which chairman Abronye?
Yes.
Oh, hefa.
Our Bono.
Bro.
I or MPP. Bono chairman.
Now what how pan say?
Me how to say. At first Abronye na omodi na tumu no. And then I hear me problem. Because ye ti kromu ha. Se kwasika na enya kwaku kaso a enye. Ye ti kromu ha. Ana Kavintera. Ye ahemfo even otumfo oyeye otumfo eka se ochihene nanum kankan se epuro even Supreme Court judges Kavintela ye wo mo eso so no oba ye no omo garden no ena oba Supreme no omo dware no omo ball no powder ena ofro no flat no okoye enne besi na Kavintela didi atem didi matter otuko no se na nadu ne ku ne yire kwachi ofosu kotena TV3 se na nadu afani say or yari prostate or yari cancer even kola more China na vrango scam school so mbe twa na na duty and I'm saying na do oye lawyer or dim rasunte na do afani san kan obia na afia ba ne say Abronye boni be na oye ya ka mutu mu we amodi Abronye ahim eye di asema na no afani say ayi na president mama ye no media me president me ne na adwene me ne assembly okan no menene nya adwen
asema na mama ha kan ya wona ne nya adwen
asema president mama kan say no omo TikTok no ye ba be cheche omo ene ye ufie e be ba menene nya because yes president mama kan say because Kavintela ye ene onkola yi adidi atem enti no say onkola yi adidi atem na mo de ba power na say ya ba ukoye me ma ene mi nua no ma TikTok ade me ma ene me brother somewhat mpacho ajobre atebdidie ni ne ma na eye muntwa so na nyina ye nkambom na kan na ye de ye nkoye nim ebeto ye nyina ye ada ye team because me no me what TikTok ye beto na wo be ka say fe ne sen sese no ye be ya yi bia wo fie kura ye ba be cho ene de akikiye
ntuma ko so
akikiye nti ye be kan ya adwen say me ma bena be kan ma adwen say me ye Ghana
who so say be cho
me nsuro hwe because the NPP for ye panyin okowu ofoliata sama okowu prison
ntu so ba ko wu obi ala
na na say wo de wo ye dan ya obewu me jo 56 years me cause 50 years me ye de ya bewu enti me kan ma adwen say me ye Ghana ni obi enti me kan me ma bena ma no ntu me kan ma adwen I will say it me kan me le aka ne china me kan pray ye pray fa said you are here and sign and so said can some of the power no sign so be to ka je pantin sawa mu no mu ko biemu e dey mind yes
okay say Ghana man person ko bie nsawo
na sawa mo say mo say ya on be cheche ya ka democracy na ye wo no anya soldier anya military government na ye wo democracy kire wadwen na me kire ma adwen na no kire say me kire ma adwen a e bia e be chi
o sire wadwen ko didi atem na say nko
atem didi asem na anya say wo fiti ana wo didi atem o wo fiti ya wo didi me dey be say me ko Kavintela school me sua Kavintela
Who say Kevin Taylor?
Yes, on a me your mammy penny, me your mammy penny more, my tete me my year, me mammy to me, but say no, 50 years, and my dream I say, into me, my cocker be Taylor school.
Instead of Kevin Diaton, sounds like also would be at them.
Ah, now say, we Jimmy penny not tell me the enemy die. Who be Jimmy penny not tell me the NPP penny be at them, so me do at them. Say you swear, you say, I don't want your power. Sana, you swear by your power. Because who by Yammy penny now, maybe can tell a see no did at them. What American be seen
not buying us.
Now buying a was so. And so, young Ghana for your new job buying any Persia buying. Young Ghana for to not buy us the sino did at my so at them. You bet and at your chin, you bet can pray and you pray fan. You bet can pray and you pray fan. Abronye Aden, Abronye Wayden, Abronye Aden.
That's not kind of who said,
I the Abronye, so I did the IGP at all at Tama, and you won't see Abronye folks. Your car in the Abronye the tree. Yet, yes, as I make a Fisan and Nado, Omunku, Yamin Nado. Hey, Nade, you Kromana. Say they have be a dollars, $100 who could be Sabuchi. Who per dollar who you just Sabuchi or other. Among one propaganda and a Belgian to someone to me more. More dear, Mamma Farmer said, Maya, so MPP dear. Some of them will bet here, dear, any chenny, dear, any Mubenyachi. Because young Kaya knew two, then Kaya knew too much.
Mamma, there's a wound through a chair and a priest over.
And not here, dear, now I press for Betchemy, Ade. Atina Ochimia, Abronye Yachini, Ade. I know Ochimi Sase. May come out, you know, Betchemy, Chimmy. Me try margin as a mere Ghana, me try margin as all betchemy, chimmy. Said we are here, you know. I don't know, until let's see MPP. Or be our MPP or your lawyer, be a man with the MPP. What is MPP? You have be our own boon. Now, your man on my baby, dear, somewhere. Ah, you won't somewhere. Ah, Yapabuga, that's how you come to do a baba. Ah, National Executive for the Crown or Mono, says, and you yes, that's me to me, Uncle Ben. Who the bar made the baba? Hey, I joined the other can now catch me, my brother, your gun, and you, Mecca, and be a chair, Mecca, and chair, Mecca.
Good morning.
What on? I'm a PM. Okay.
Yeah, this morning, good morning to our friend medias and nothing brought me here. The rider, the injustice, the selective justice, the impunity of this current government, the NDC and John Dramani Mahama, by arresting our people illegally, arresting our people unconstitutionally. That has made us so hard for us to come here. So this morning, when you see us here, we came here to see what is going on in our judiciary. What is the judiciary going to say about the Bunu regional chairman who has been arrested illegally because of insult? You are media and you can testify. When did insult in fact become a crime? I am sending a warning, a caution to the IGP. If insult is a crime, it can lead to arrest, then the IGP have plenty work to do. If insult is a crime and it can lead to arrest, then the IGP, in fact, in the first place, should arrest John Dramani Mahama, to arrest Semi Jenfi, to arrest Sam George, to arrest all Asedun Ketia. Look, it is clear out there. The president of Ghana, by then John Dramani Mahama, and the former president by then, make a categorically statement, insult the whole tribe. John Dramani Mahama was captured in a video where he has made a devastated word against Achim people. He has insulted all Achim and labeled them as Sakawa. But then the president of the land was Achim man. What did the president say? Is it that Ghanaians are not going to do justice for Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo was a president. When John Mahama made this kind of a deviant comment that all Achims are what? Sakawa, and even called them Achim Mafia. We are in Ghana here when John Mahama said the entire nation have a short memory. We are in Ghana here when John Dramani Mahama said Asantis are ungrateful. He has insulted Asantis to the extent he has what? Lead to Asantehene. Because if you insult Asante, you have insulted Asantehene. Asedu Katia have insulted Rawlings, saying that Rawlings is a banking dog. So all this kind of Rambo style of arresting, where from this? Is that the IGP and the NDC are telling us that citizen is not allowed to speak freely. Why? We are in democratic system. In Ghana here, citizen is allowed to speak freely without fearing any intimidation or any violence. But why is it that when the NPP speak, it become a crime? When the NDC speak, it become like a norm or a normal thing. Ghanaians, are you doing justice to the New Patriotic Party? Ghanaians, are you doing justice to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo? Akufo-Addo has been insulted and accused of killing his own wife.
So at the end of the day, what are your expectations from the court today?
By the end, our priority here is to tell the court of competent jurisdiction that we need justice. We need justice in the sense that Abronye has not committed any crime. They should free Abronye today. The Bono regional chairman deserves better.
All right, so back to Missy tu kunufo ladina tu kunufo ladina tu kunufo. Oh say oh mine, oh say oh mine, oh say oh mine, tu kunufo. Oh abada benyo, mama obada benyo, abeje kana se. Tu kunufo, mama obada benyo, abeje kana se no. Obada benyo, mama obada benyo, abeje kana se no. Obada benyo, mama obada benyo, abeje kana se no. Tu kunufo, adina tu kunufo, ladina tu kunufo. Me say what say oh mine, oh say oh mine, oh say oh mine, tu kunufo. Mama oh say oh mine, oh say oh mine, oh say oh mine, tu kunufo.
Yes, the President Mahama Kano, good advice, ma Ghana youth. But good advice, no. Ebe free a eni kwan say eyiyimu beba e say won ye omanpenyini send all kind because before president, because I've been working with former President Akufo-Addo before at 8 years as a national security officer at Jubilee House. Many Akufo-Addo Messiah and a personal bodyguard for 8 years. So everything will come out of the president mouth. It means he carry a weight. So before President Mahama Bebe Kasa say TikTokers, any nipo call social media, so they will use your PIN code number to let the national security or signal bureau to trace you. And I think say a idea I have president, but the main mechanism say yeah the president has because after president there Ghana will be anyhow. Uyi nyamia or no na ewo to me. The president, governance, the government, and I say Mahama ne ontimi yene say obedane oba bema. So what I say, and I say obedane bema oba, and no pen a politician, and I say president ontimi here. President betima ye bia. We are born one di born to say send the omo ye Abronye. President betima ordane omo acho. Nti before president or every week briefing or sawo monthly briefing before obeba TikTok asem no. It means there is something I who say echo ebia echo tie no and I say echo wrong way. But ye papa no wa too efo but somewhere me mu tembia mu ni me stand say you can criticize the government heavy but to insult say nipa ne bewu and I say obey yeah me so my who say your party for ni bi you sue previous IGP to say dampare compare Christian Yahunu. If you ask me as young man, I will stand by Christian Yahunu. Why? Because loyalty. Christian Yahunu when I appointed no IGP, NDC, President Mahama, but dampare Akufo-Addo na appointed dampare to be IGP, but he disappoint MPP. So Christian Yahunu or no what your problem are dampare a create ye no obaya or yes a master job. That's how it's supposed to be. Even when best democracy like America 200 or 300 something years, Donald Trump by the head of security, he removed them. Yes. So what I say, because 1 year IGP or no obaya o targeter. So what I say. So our people to target Christian Yahunu say on yene ejuma is first time first time ni na echi Abronye. So what I say. I'm not supporting arresting Abronye, which how they arrest no. I know say Yahunu is a political or need to me bia wamo fa say Abronye didi Yahunu attempting no wamo chino, but it's political hand with this arrest because we share send it to Black Maria as is a heavy criminal who kill or who is terrorist. No, it's just misdemeanor. So what I say. But the President Mahama Kano me dana say yeah control you from who say someone who say yeah backward the commander police crowd omo dey Abronye by your party boys no yeah he need to call me a Moses Abo say yeah omo friend yeah boys in kasa. What do you see? You see calm. That's how you lead. Nti obi hu certain bia ye wokota party no ahye enimonyam ama ya yedwuma nti yentimi yi party ne ma ensuo mu ejemu you need to defend the elephant. So what I say, so yeah the President Mahama asamna say but mo ye yimu mo nkoye only NDC for omo they have freedom to insult, to criticize, to say everything, but only NPP ni kokan bibia na say yankwa no nkwohye ana say we who say we NPP ni oboa NPP yankwoche no eno de mampanyini yesraw mama na mbasa but ye fwaso say atemdidie enye but mampanyini Mahama mesu me kawa de ba ko penko obetima ya amaesa yesra no say ono so aka bibia ati achimfo say the whole tribe nko kasa ti Akufo-Addo say Akufo-Addo ye scammer meaning as an individual, but who cassette here full tribe one person boom every mu we say achim scam nti mampanyin say no won kasa asem ni biom ana said ye nti me damase aka Ghana for nti me damase